Do you think that a change inside is possible without changing the outside, maybe living in a community like this, or going away from the normal social...
I mean, of course I can say that, in theory, you can change your life anywhere without changing the outside of your life. Yeah, of course you could say that, and maybe it could be possible. But I don't know anybody who ever did that. So I mean, I think how can I say? I mean, you can't change your life until you want to change your life. And you don't want to change your life until there's a reason why you would want to change your life. Yeah? For example, Victoria was talking about this 3 weeks, or maybe it was already a month, when she felt so peaceful. So when you've experienced something like that, then you have a reason why you might want to change your life. Like she might decide that some of the people who she thought were friends, she realized now that they are not really friends that serve her. So nothing against them, but they don't really support what now is maybe her priority. And so maybe she'll make some different choice now in her life. Yeah? And I think pretty without question, I would say, something that's very unpopular is that actually a spiritual teacher is needed for the journey. So especially here in Europe, there's a very strong idea, I can do it myself. Yeah, but I don't know anybody who did it themselves, actually. So all the people who say, I can do it myself, they haven't done it. They're 40, 50, they haven't done it. So then probably, if it would work so easily alone, why it didn't work, Yes, they're a bit spiritual, and yes, their life is more quiet than it was before, but they're not living in this enormous peace that could be possible. And once you've experienced that peace, I mean, now it would be very easy for Victoria to make various choices which maybe would have been difficult before. Now maybe it'll be easier for her to spend more time alone, walking by the river rather than being in a coffee shop talking to friends. Maybe that would be much easier for her. And to decide to come and live in a community like this is not something you can really decide. It's more like a happening, It's a kind of happening, because coming to a community like this is only for really crazy, mad people. You see? This is only for the people that really, 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 really want to live in peace. Our community is not very spiritual, but as you say, we work a lot, It's not a spiritual community. This is a community of people who really, really, really want to live in peace. And that requires certain choices, I mean, the ideas we hold in the society are very, very strong. The habits, the kind of habits of what is the life, what is the life, yeah? There are very strong habits.
So the structure is a help for coming out of my own habits.
Yeah, absolutely. And, somehow there needs to be some sort of mechanism, to go from the old conditioned ideas about things to something new. There's a process, there's like a rebirth that happens. And this doesn't happen so easily. I'm not talking about it tonight, but people can become very afraid when things start to change. It's not such an easy journey. It's a journey also, I think, that needs a certain safety zone or safe environment. It needs an environment where there's support, from other people who understand. And I would say that the energy in our community is a great support, because sometimes you feel like shit. Absolute shit. It's not all lovely, lovely, but sometimes you contact something inside yourself, and you feel like absolute shit. And that's not easy to deal with in the regular society, but in our community, everybody's gone through moments to feel like really shit, and so easily people support each other. And the whole energy field supports anyway. Okay, I'm not scaring you.
No, thank you.